application. Just to explain you again that section 1 and section 2 are there for to let you be familiar with the analysis tool, so that you can create your own maps and graphs and understand all the functionality of the analysis tool needed for tomorrow, when Christophe is going to let you create some workspaces with maps and graphs for very specific also scientific analysis that you want to do. So what I will do now is first to show you quickly all the functionality that there is in the analysis tool. I will give you a demo. Also there is course material available. The demo that I'm going to give you more or less is all, you can see that back in the introduction of the analysis tool at your own convenience. So don't do that now. It's not really needed because I'm going to give you a demonstration. You can find the video in extended session on the learning platform in the course. So there is actually the overview of the analysis tool as a subject, which is a video. You just click on it and the video is downloaded onto your system so that you can view it on your own convenience. It is not only available on the GMS learning platform, but also on the Google Classroom, just in case the learning platform, you cannot log in well on the learning platform, or there are other problems. Also, all the videos are in the Google Classroom. I'm going to share now the link to the classroom so that you can register. This is the link. I will put it very inconveniently in the chat. So this is the link. You can find it in the chat to the Google Classroom. Also here, for example, overview of the analysis tool. There's a video, you click on it and the video is shown. You can also open it in YouTube if you want. So just for reference material. Also the presentation slides are here on the Google Classroom, just as you can find them also. Sorry. And I have to move this. The learning platform. So also here the presentation is available. You click on it and the presentation is downloaded. So you have locally your reference material. Under the analysis there are many videos which you can also download from here. So as you can see, there are many videos under the section 2, but we will come to that later on. Okay, just to explain that. So the course material, you know now where to find it. I hope that everybody saves the link in the Google Classroom. Maybe not do it now, but at least copy the classroom link. I will prepare probably also a slide in the end with the link in it. and register in the classroom of Google, as you did also on the data learning platform. The reference is anyway the data learning platform. I think that you will have access, always access to the data learning platform, but just in case, there is also the Google Classroom. Okay, so I am going to give you now a presentation of the analysis tool. For that, I'm going to the online version of the eStation. So this is what it looks like, the analysis tool. As you can see here, you can create maps and various types of graphs. I can show you quickly all the functionality of a map by creating a new one. So I will create a new workspace. This is my new workspace. I open a new map. As you can see, you can move it around, add a product, for example, rainfall. As you can see here, there's the construction of product and version, then the map set. You can have more map sets available on your system. And then the data sets that are available, and also a set of color palettes that you can choose from. So I select the default and then add the map, and the product is added to the map. You can zoom in and zoom out. As you can see, there is a timeline. The current map that is visible of the product is of the last date available, that is 11/11/2020. You can see that in the title, as also the product code, the subproduct code, and the version. Here in the timeline, you can click on another date, and then that date is loaded. You can also browse through the available dates, so you can go back, you can view a little bit more. When it is blue, you cannot click on it, so the range is too much. Here you have some items. I want to see only the last 6 months, last year, etc., etc. You can also play, so it plays the visible timeline. Just like this. Stop. What you can do more is all these objects, you can move them around. You can open a border layer, for example. Let's take Africa level 0. There you can select or double click and zoom in. And pan and everything. Then you have an outmask function. So the selected geometry, in this case, Republic of Congo, you can outmask, and then you can here download the map as a PNG. And you have then a screenshot of your map. You can also draw geometries. You have to turn it on. You can draw a geometry, or a polygon, or a line string, or a point, or a square, a box. You have also, sorry. Okay, I can close this. You have also some objects that you can show, so you can make a PNG of it for your bulletin reports. So you have a logo object which you can change. You can add or remove logos. You have a disclaimer object. Which is also movable. And you have a title object where which you can also edit. And there are three automatically populated values. One is the selected area, the other is the product information, and also the date. If you want to change that, you can. These are the ones that you can select, which you have on the menu also here. If you want to add it, product date, you have also the product date. And you can change the color, save, and you have another object. So this is more or less what you can do within a map. Let me open another map that I have saved. And as you can see, this map is not linked to this map, but you can unlink it by clicking on this one. And now you are in the same zoom level as the other map. So if you move, this one is also not linked. Now the maps are linked in zoom and panning. Also the timeline you can link. So if it is red, then it is not linked. If it is orange, then it is linked. So if I click on another date, then also in all the other open maps that are linked in the timeline, the date will change. Okay, this is more or less all the functionality for maps that are available. Okay, you can also hide and view the legend here. And that's it. You can also hide this, you can hide the toolbar, you can hide also the timeline, or view the map in full screen. Okay, then we have also the graphs. As you can see here are all examples of graphs. There's a profile graph, for example. You can see here that the graph is interactive. You can see all the values. You can view and hide different timelines, statistics, time series. You can change graph properties, for example, title font size. Let's put it on 22. As you can see, it is changed immediately. Yeah, some colors in the graph itself. You can also move, for example, this y-axis to the other side. For example, here you have y-axis2 opposite. I want it false. Then it is moved to the other side, and you can do the same with NVDI. So you can change all kinds of values and also colors within your graph as you like. If you want to change the colors of the time series in the graph itself, you go to the products. These are your selected products, and here you can change the color, for example. Okay. You have to refresh your graph. Of course, you can create also a new graph by clicking on the new graph. I will just pick any product with the 10-day and the long-term average. So here you select the products of interest that you would like to generate a profile graph of. I selected 2 of them. You can also remove them or add them again. Here you have to select the period over which you want to generate time series. Let's take 2020. And then you need to give an area over which you want to generate the graph, the time series graph. You have to go to a map and then select an area, for example, the Rift Valley in Kenya. So this is the area over which you are going to generate the time series. You click on Get Time Series, and on the fly, time series are generated, as you can see. The same thing is for the cumulative graph, the ranking graph, and the metrics graph, which will be explained in depth, and you will also do exercises, create each type of graph, so I'm not going to explain that now. So this is more or less functionality that you have for the graphs and how to create a graph or a time series graph. Within a time series graph, you can also link, for example, your graph to a new selected area. So if I click now on another area, this graph is not updated. So if I link it now it is updated and it is done over the new area that you selected. So if you selected another one, the time series are generated over another area. Also here you have objects which you can add and edit. You can download the time series in Excel format, which I cannot show you now. Okay, as you can see here, it is downloaded. And you can also take a snapshot of your graph for your bulletins. Okay, that is more or less quickly all the functionality that is available for maps and graphs. As you can see, here I have also some tabs that are workspaces. So I created now a new one. So that is also a very big advantage of the analysis tool, that you now have workspaces to work in. This workspace has not been saved. So I can change the name, for example, and say my workspace. And then I save my workspace. And my workspace is created. So if I go now to my workspaces, then I have here my new workspace, which can open. It's already open, so I'll close it. And then open it. And as you can see, the workspace that you saved opens exactly the way you left it. Okay, I think that that is it. I'm going to prepare you now for the next part of the presentation, which is not in here, but I have to go to section 2. Okay. There we are. Okay. So the content of section 2 is first I will show you how to register and log in on the in the analysis tool. Actually, not only the analysis tool, but also on the Mesa stations to the user interface itself. So also for the acquisition, processing, and data management on PC2. When you are registered and logged in, you can do different things. I will explain in the register and login first of all on how to do that on the Mesa station. But for this course, it is important to register and log in on the online version. So I will show you how to do that also, which means that everybody has to register on the European Union Commission's login system, let's say. Then I will explain in depth everything that you can do on a map. And on the online version here, you are going to create some maps yourself and during the exercises of this part. Then legends, also there are exercises, so you can assign different legends to products. You can create new legends, copy legends, etc. Everything is explained in this part. Also with exercises. Same for layers. You can also add new vector layers. And there will also be some exercises in here. The next part will be creating, customizing, and saving a graph, where all the graph types will be explained, and also there are exercises for you to create each type of graph. Then tomorrow I will explain the workspaces, how to create, save, and restore them. And also here there will be exercises. So let's start with the register and login. So the benefits of registering your user account on the Mesa station are that you can create, save, and open workspaces, and of course also maps and graphs, and their settings. This is the main advantage. Another advantage is that for PC2 at least, you can also log in as an administrator and have more functionality available, like creating new products. But for our case, we are focusing only on the analysis tool. So if you are working on a Mesa station, this is how you register. So in the upper right corner of your GUI, of the user interface, you see a button register. When you click on it, you get a little form to fill in. I think the email is not really necessary, but at least a username and a password. Okay. And once you've registered, you are immediately logged in. So on the Mesa station, it is quite easy to register and log in. There is also a video available for this part on how to register and log in on the Mesa station. You can find the video in the data learning, in the learning platform, that is here. The video, register and login. You just click on it and the video will be downloaded for your reference. Okay, I hope that that is clear. I'm going to show you now how to register and log in on the online version. Which is actually different than the logging in or registering on the Mesa station, because the online version is part of the JRC, and we have to go through the so-called ACAS login. So first of all, you have to register. If you click on register on the online version, this is the online version. I will ask you all to go to that website. I will copy the link also in the chat, so you don't have to download presentation. So this is the online version. When you are there, then you click on the register button. A new window will be opened, as you can see here. I am already logged in, so I'll show you. I log out now. You can redo this then, register. Okay, so when you click on register, you should see this screen. Okay, I am already registered, so this is not the place where you have to go. You have to choose sign in with a different email address. Okay, so maybe when you do this, wait a minute, I go back to the presentation because I have a slide for this. So I want to ask everybody to go to the online version of the e-station. You might have some problems because you might have a small screen, and when you go to the online version for the first time, then a reference workspace will be opened. I don't know, I think it is this one will automatically be opened. And you will not be able to see all the windows because your screen is too small. So you have to move them like this if you have a small screen. And then you see the banner again and you can make it small, the banner. Okay? So can everybody confirm that they are on the online version of the e-station? Also by voice. Eh?
We on it.
If, does anybody have any problem to come to the online version? It is important to do this part because otherwise we cannot do the exercises. So once you are I just, for now, I need to know if you are able to see the online version the way I see it now, the way I show it now. Then I will walk you through the registration. Anybody? Problems? Is there already someone that is registering? So if you have the online version open, something like this, then click on the register button, like this, and then you have to click on create an account. So you click on this one. Here, well, you have to fill in the form and then click on create account. I think it is good to wait now until I get a confirmation from everybody that they are registered. Yeah, maybe good. So youth is fine, he registered. So once you have registered, go to login. And I think it is this one. Yeah. Yeah, well, you should use the password login. I'm still waiting for your confirmation that you are registered. So please, can everybody... Oh, okay. Please get the password. Okay. Anybody having any problems that I can help with? So once you are registered, I'll show you again. You go to the online version of eStation and you click on login. Okay, I have to log out. So you click on login and then you should see sign in to continue or okay. And you give your email and your password and then you are automatically I do now the password. Redirected to the eStation. And you should be logged in. As you can see, it is a bit slow. Now I am logged in. I think it is best to ask everybody. I will walk through your names and I will ask you if you are registered on the ECA system and if you were able to log in into the online version. So, Amiette, can you confirm?
Hello. I already registered and cannot log in. I wrote my email, but unfortunately I cannot log in. I don't know why.
Okay. Did you get an email confirmation from ECAS?
No.
Okay. So when you click on the login button on the online version, you you are redirected to the login page of
Yeah.
and there you give your email and then you select password as so I'm going to log out again and then log out like this. Log in. So you get this screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you give your email.
Yeah.
And then you click on next. And did you choose password here?
Yeah.
And then your password. And it does not log you in. You are redirected to the eStation like I do now, for example. So if you click on this on sign in, you don't see this.
Yeah, you maybe also see the
the question from Nagla. You can show the creation of new account process, because now you accessed with an already registered user, already created user. But if you can go back, Jurian, and try and display the procedure to create a new user, a new account.
Yeah, that is...
create an account, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so I start in a situation that you have. So
You create an account up there, yeah.
So when you click on register, so okay, I have already created an account, so I say sign in with a different email address. So you should
see that you have a create an account option.
Sorry, I already registered and with my email, but the problem is the password. When I put my password, it's refused to enter to the online e-station.
Okay. Yeah, that's I don't know. Are you sure that you gave the correct password? Yeah, anybody else has the same problem? Do you?
Yeah, it's okay for me, and I already opened the workspace.
Ah, okay. So you are logged in.
Yeah, I'm logged in.
Okay, good. CNCT. Not reacting. Fine.
Sorry, Yurian, I'm just trying to reset my password on this side. It looks like it was successful, so I'm just gonna try logging in now.
Ah, okay. Okay. Did anybody get the confirmation email? Because I'm not sure if you get the confirmation email where you have to click on. So when you register, so you create your new account. So you come in here, you say create an account. You then fill in the form, and I think that an email will be sent to the email account, and probably you have to click on the confirmation link. It might be that it takes some minutes before the email arrives. Nyatsus, do you have any problems? I think that you are already using the online version sometimes.
I already have a registered account, so I just signed in.
Okay. And okay, Olivier, Tambi, I think you are also registered already. Can you confirm? Kenneth?
Yes, I'm good to go.
Yeah? Okay, so
yes,
you can log in on the online version.
Yes, it's already logged in.
Okay, good. Thank you. And then Nagla Zanati. Nagla.
Yes, I'm already logged in.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Olivier Tamba. Olivier, can you confirm? Stefan?
Yes, I'm already logged in.
Okay, thank you. So, Owolabi, Temito, can you confirm? No, Yusuf? Yusuf, are you there?
Yes, it's worked for me.
Okay, good. Thank you. So from Owolabi and both Oliviers, I do not have a confirmation. Well, I think we can wait also for them to confirm that they are logged in, and the others that have problems, that I think two, Fahim. No, not Fahim. Olivier is writing that he is trying. It can be that the analysis tool, so the online version, is loading really slowly because we are now with 15 people or more than 15 people logged in on this server. And it is not really a powerful server that we have for the online version. So my apologies for that. But yeah, I hope that we can all work together on the same system, even if it is with some delay of loading maps or workspaces or graphs. So Awoladi was able to log in, but the image has disappeared. The image. What image? But Awoladi, are you logged? So are you logged in on the eStation, on the online version? But you don't see anything. Yeah, that can be that the map is not visible for the users, but that is not a problem. I want to be sure that you are logged in so that you see your name on the online version of the eStation and a logout button like this. So the fact that you don't see any images can be because of the performance of the server that we are working on. That it went in timeout, so you don't see anything. But I need just a confirmation that you see your name here and the logout button. Okay. So Orlabi, can you confirm that that you see your name and the logout button? For Olivier, I think he has to reset his password. Now. Okay, I think that everybody is fine, more or less. Amiette, are you fine now?
I'm already registered, but I don't see the maps.
Okay, that is possible, but for me now it is important to know if you are logged in, so that you see here your name and the logout button as I showed. This is what you have to see. If that is okay, then it is fine. That you don't see the maps, that is not really a problem. The important thing is that you are logged in. The fact that you don't see the maps is because the server is very slow and it might not have loaded the reference workspaces, which is automatically opened. Okay, so I think everybody is fine now except Olivier. Well, I let Olivier go on then trying to log in. Now it's time, as you can see in the concept note, for a break. So we go and have a break. I think that is a bit too much, 2 o'clock, 1.5 hour break.
Well, no, well, this is just a typo in the, sorry, Meshach, in the agenda we did. You see that then the session in the afternoon restarts in 1 hour time. So if everyone agrees, Meshach, I suggest to keep it to 1 hour.
Okay, for me,
yeah, I'm trying actually to read through because the first break was like a health break. And then this is like a lunch break. If I read it correctly. Okay.
For most people, it is not really lunchtime, but.
Okay. I think we are on time because it's half past the hour, but we can.
Yeah.
We make it 2 hour or 45 minutes.
The part for yeah, okay, I can do a questions and answer session, but I think the register and login part we finished. I think that more than 90% of the people, they are registered and logged in. And that means that we can go on then after the lunch break, if there are not any other questions.
So now, okay.
Okay, is that okay for everybody that we are going to have a break now?
I think Olivier is having some issue with the password.
We can solve that together with him.
Okay.
Yeah. We will do that during the lunch break then. And which Olivier is this? Tamba or Kambi?
Tamba.
Tamba.
Yeah, from Sikos.
Okay. Okay. So,